Weather Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
Well, we've got ourselves a pretty good looking Thursday. I think the best looking day of the week. Now, the humidity is starting to creep up a little bit, and we're going to be seeing the dew points in the mid to upper 70s really throughout the rest of the day. And it's going to be in the upper, or should say 60s. And it's going to be in the 60s, it looks like, throughout the rest of the week. Well, that's where we've been for most of this week, and it hasn't been all that bad. As long as we stay out of the 70s, that's the main thing. Well, we didn't see any rain, not any measurable rain, at the Evansville Airport yesterday. However, there were some pretty big dousings across parts of the tri-state. And I'll show you the rainfall estimates coming up here in a minute, including a picture that will kind of wow you a little bit about the rainfall, especially if you live in Evansville and you didn't get a drop at your place. And we're looking at right now our Ellis Park camera checking out the Twin Bridges. Earlier today, we could not see the Twin Bridges from Ellis Park because of the fog that was engulfing much of the Evansville metro. And really, Owensboro was in a fog too. A lot of the tri-state was in a fog. Now we can see clearly. We're seeing the clouds breaking up. Good, that's what I need. That temperature's going to hit 85. It's going to hit 85 in a lot of locations, but Evansville's really lagging behind because they had a few extra clouds out there. One of the headaches of that 3-degree guarantee, but I'm confident. 85, we can get it. We can do it, man. Come on, sunshine. Anyway, we got downtown Owensboro, too, and again, we couldn't see the Blue Bridge. We couldn't see Smothers Park for a time from our roof claim camera on the Hampton Inn, which is just a couple of blocks away from there. So the fog was pretty thick in downtown Owensboro, too. Here's what it looks like along the Strip in Henderson. The traffic's moving northbound and southbound. Love this shot from the backyard. It's our Heads Construction Tower Cam. And you can see the downtown Evansville buildings. It will be minus that building coming up on November 22nd after it's imploded on the 21st of November, if everything holds to schedule. 72 degrees right now, dew point's at 68, so it's crept up. We started the day with temperatures in the low 60s, upper 50s in some areas too. And the dew point was right there in the low 60s. And of course, when you have the dew point temperature and the actual temperature together, the air's saturated. And when you've got a calm wind, which we had for much of the morning, yeah, we had a lot of fog out there to deal with. As far as visibility now, really no problems whatsoever, so like to see that. Temperature-wise, we're at 72, and just about everywhere, in fact, that's a cool spot. Everywhere else is well above that, or at least above, well, except for Greenville, 72. 73 in Beaver Dam, can we do a little run? 74, I don't see 74. I see 75, though, in Henderson. 78 degrees in both Santa Claus and Jasper. 79 in Carmine. No 80s on the board yet, but we all should make our way into the 80s for a high today, the low to mid 80s out and about. Here's what it looks like on live first warning Doppler radar, quiet run. Of course, we saw nothing here in Evansville yesterday. Before daybreak yesterday, quite a bit of rain along and north of 64. That's not showing up because it's the past 24 hours. So basically, it's from yesterday at this time until now. And a lot of that was during the afternoon and early evening when we had what we had in western Kentucky. As expected, western Kentucky saw most all of the rain in the afternoon yesterday. Well, Owensboro didn't get much rain. In fact, parts of the west side didn't see anything, or at least less than 1/10 of an inch. But just outside of Davis County and Ohio County, between basically Utica and Hartford, boom, 2.2 inches of rain there. So that's a pretty solid dousing. And then even a bigger dousing down in Madisonville. Look at that, spot on the town. 4 inches of rain estimated by Doppler radar. And then Dawson Springs just down the road in Hopkins County, nearly 3 inches of rain estimated by Doppler there. Check it out. June ERICKSON had even more on her rain gauge there in Madisonville, filling it up almost 5.5 solid right there as far as inches of rain yesterday. It was a whopping total, a heap and helping of rain in Madisonville. So yeah, we didn't see much in Evansville, that's for sure. Clouds starting to crop up a little bit, mainly down to the south, breaking up a little bit here in Evansville right now, but nothing as far as rainfall between here and Indy, St. Louis, Nashville. Different story, though, down to the south. As we take a look at Atlanta getting a little bit of rain. What's left of Nicholas, and it still is kind of spinning its way over Louisiana. The good news is for Louisianians, anyway, is that the heavier rain is now moving east, or at least it's shifting to the east, and we've got showers and thunder showers firing up along the Florida Panhandle. But in Louisiana, they're getting a bit of a break, and they certainly need one after a couple of days of very heavy rain. Future tracker not showing anything but a few drops of rain. I don't even expect that. I think it's overplaying that. The chance for rain is less than 10%, not putting that on the board. So we're looking dry this afternoon. Plenty of sunshine expected this afternoon, too, mixed in with a few clouds, of course. And as we head into our Friday, it looks like a dry day until the afternoon, and we could see a few showers popping up then, but the chance for rain about 15%. A little bit better chance down around the lakes in Kentucky if you're going to be traveling down that way for the weekend. Here's what it looks like today. High, I'm calling it 85 degrees. A lot of places will be there. Let's hope Evansville joins them, although it's lagging behind right now. Mix of sunshine and clouds out there. The official gauge, by the way, for the 3-degree guarantee is the airport in Evansville. Less humid, yes, it was this morning. Not so much, though, this afternoon. Northeast wind shifting to the southeast at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Forecast a high yesterday, 82, got up to 82. And by the way, that's the average, so spot on, boom. That's a winner. And Brenda Neal of Evansville, congratulations, Brenda. You are a winner, too. You've got an umbrella here at the station. Just come on by and pick it up. Temperatures will be in the mid-80s again tomorrow. Not quite as cool of a start, but still the mid-60s is not bad. And with temperatures are going to be warming up over the weekend. Just a slight chance of rain again tomorrow afternoon. Best chance is going to be down to the southwest. A little bit better chance for all of us on Saturday. Still a 30% shot and a 20% chance, so a slight chance on Sunday. Highs again in the upper 80s. It is going to be humid, yes, but no more humid than what we have right now. That's not too bad. Temperatures will be cooling off a little bit next week as we have better chances for rain on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, especially on Tuesday, Angie. But that's next week. We'll worry about that rain then.
Not worried about it now.
We've got a pretty decent weekend. Of course, Romp is going on in Owensboro this weekend. A lot of big doings out there. And I think for the most part, yeah, I got a chance for a little bit of rain on Saturday, but doesn't look too bad. They've certainly had it a lot worse with the rain and the heat. So mid to upper 80s, definitely doable. And that's just in the afternoon, so it looks pretty good in the evening. All right, let's check this out right here. This was actually this morning. We had all the fog. We also had a spider web, and it's a DEWY spider web right there with all that moisture in the air. It collected on that spider web, made for a very cool artistic creation by that spider. And Christina Richards is the one that got that DEWY web, we're calling
Ready for Halloween. Spider web
perfect.
Ready for
It's
Halloween.
good, doesn't it?
We'll be back with more lifestyles after this. Stay with us.
Look a little